Welcome back to Halloween Treats, and for this episode, you better call a doctor because I'm talking about the modern-day cult classic, heavy metal horror musical called simply Repo The Genetic Opera. Brought to us by Lionsgate, Twisted Pictures, and Saw 2, 3, and 4 director Darren Lynn Bousman, Repo tells the story of a dystopian future where organ failures have crippled the globe, and in the chaos, GeneCo, a pharmaceutical company of morally dubious ambitions, has seized power by offering organ transplants on payment plans. Miss a payment and GeneCo will send out their own personal slasher surgeon, the Repo Man. But this is all really just background dressing, told to us in the movie mostly in the form of comic book panel flashbacks, half for stylistic reasons and half because the movie was made on a shoestring budget, with many sets recycled from Saw 4. As a matter of fact, I only heard about the movie in the first place because on Bousman's commentary for Saw 4 he wouldn't stop talking about it. The real meat, and for lack of the better word, heart of the story actually involves Alex Vega. Yes, the little girl from Spy Kids, all grown up as Shiloh Wallace. A morose, sick girl with a rare blood disease that means that she has to be locked inside at all times. She has dreams of joining the rest of the world, and her father, played by Anthony Stewart Head, just so happens to be GeneCo's #1 Repo Man, and that's really all you need to know. As I mentioned before, Repo is a gloriously campy and over-the-top film, even by musical standards, with such toe-tapping numbers as Night Surgeon and Zydrate Anatomy. I would love to play some of these songs for you, but hey, you know how YouTube is. It's cartoonishly gory, the city looks like the love child of the Fifth Element in Blade Runner, everyone belts out their songs like it's going out of style, and it's just one of the most damn fun things you're ever gonna sit through in my mind. People were of course quick to call this movie the Rocky Horror Picture for a new generation. After seeing the fan following that has sprung up around the film and stuff, it's really hard not to see why, with full shadow casts done around screenings. That's people acting out the movie while it's going on, for those of you who aren't in the know. The film boasts a really interesting and really eclectic group of actors. Paul Sorvino plays GeneCo CEO Roddy Largo. The story that I heard was that he really wanted to sing in a movie, and which is why he agreed to take this much smaller film. Horror mainstays like Bill Moseley and Skinny Puppy's Ogre play his two sons. And then of course there's Paris Hilton, who gives probably her most believable performance ever as a spoiled and unstable heiress. No surprise for a movie this strange and out there, it got savaged by the few critics who actually saw it, and I think a lot of that actually had to do with Hilton's involvement, which is a real shame because by all accounts she was really great to work with, and she even donated some of her clothes to the production. I think what sticks out to me the most about Repo the Genetic Opera is that it really is a passion project, a work of love from Bousman and everyone else involved. I think I find the story of how Repo got made almost as interesting as Repo itself. Suits and money men told Bousman time and time again that no one wanted to see his movie, that he should never even think about making a movie like this, but he powered on through, and because he believed in it, the movie did end up finding a waiting audience for it and cult status upon its release. Bousman himself even went so far as to say on his own blog that the community that sprung up around the movie caused him to reevaluate his own views on success in Hollywood. And if you can't already tell, I freaking love this movie, and if you haven't seen it, you totally should. I can't guarantee you'll like it or even love it. In fact, there's a 50-50 chance you will probably hate it. But I swear, if nothing else, you will never be able to forget a movie like Repo the Genetic Opera. It's just pure, unrestrained creativity on screen. The end result of sweat, tears, and of course, a lot of blood. And really, isn't that what Halloween Treats is all about? Blood.